A new downtown parking deck is set to break ground in January of 2011. This deck will allow the public to have more parking options and opportunities. We met with Dale Lyman, City Manager, and Rusty Thompson, City Traffic Engineer, to tell us more about the details.
We're slated to go to construction January of 2011, about 7 months from now, and we expect the project to be completed by December of next year. There's 5 partners actually included in this deck. There's the city contributing in the form of taxes, but new taxes generated only in the downtown area. And they're only the new taxes, so the existing taxes that are collected in the downtown continue to go to the general fund. Second is PwC's made a contribution to the project. Third, Cumberland County Commissioners voted to contribute future taxes collected within the downtown district towards the debt service on the project. Fourth, the federal government is a participant, a partner in the project, and that we received approximately $500,000 of stimulus funding, which will go to reduce the interest rate on the debt that will incur to build the project. And the final, 5th partner is the Municipal Service District has a separate tax of 10 cents per $100 of value. They'll be contributing $25,000 a year towards the debt service on the project. So it's a real partnership here. Some spaces will be allowed for monthly parking rental. There'll be hourly parking, and there'll be daytime rates as well. We've studied this thing for years, 15 years to be exact. There's been studies ongoing, and each time we've done a study, and the studies have been done by professional consultants that deal in parking needs for a downtown core central business district. They've come back with a recommendation to create additional off-street parking. The demand for off-street, convenient off-street parking in the central business district exceeds the inventory available of parking. And as a result, we're seeing our economic development opportunities diminished. In other words, we're missing out on opportunities because we don't have convenient, centralized parking in the downtown area to meet the needs. It'll meet all the ADA needs, and it'll be a facility that is one that will really be a benefit to and complement the architecture in downtown Fayetteville. The consultant selected to do the design work, they're using a number of subcontractors to do things such as the geotechnical work, the survey work, the quality control work, and the architecture. We have made some decisions as to the type of construction we're going to use that will result in a significant amount of economic impact for local contractors. We've selected a process known as poured in place, post-tension, where they actually form the concrete and pour the concrete locally. Local steel, local contractors, local labor will be used in the construction, and that's where the real money is spent.
The parking deck will be a ground floor with 4 additional floors. There'll be a bridge on the 4th floor connecting to the RCW building to give them direct access into the building. The facade of the building will be almost different on every side. On the side facing the RCW building, the facade will mimic that building. The facades on the other will try and blend with the fabric of downtown and the context of downtown to give multiple faces and give a different look to each facade to where it doesn't look like one large building. We'll certainly be making the connection between the parking deck and the RCW building more pedestrian friendly. The drive-through banking will stay. It'll be a single lane drive-through. The access points on Franklin Street will remain as it is. There'll be an additional access point off the drive-through stem into the parking deck. 305 spaces was the maximum number of spaces we could fit in the parking deck. Oddly enough, our 5 stories equals to 4 stories of the RCW. Our 5th floor ties to their 4th floor of their building. It's intended to be phase constructed where we start in the far corner closest to the building and work our way out to this corner so we can stay on site and not impact other properties until the very end. There's benefits to the cast-in-place parking garage. Has a 75-year lifespan to it, as opposed to a precast, which a lot of parking decks are nowadays. They only have a 30-year lifespan. The other benefits is a cast-in-place parking deck. The money that goes to purchase that concrete stays locally. Construction will be as green as possible. We'll be using recycled additives into the concrete, along with recycled steel. It'll have LED lighting, which is a lot better lighting visually at night. and it's more efficient. There'll be glass towers on 2 corners, and there'll be a security system and surveillance system installed throughout the deck. And on a day like today, it's 95 degrees, it'll be much nicer to park in a parking deck with some shade to keep your car cooler than out in a lot or on the street. It'll be convenient, it'll be secure, it'll be safe. The aisle spaces are bigger, the parking spaces are bigger, and that gives you an openness when you pull in. It'll make it easier to park your vehicle. I have a big truck and I'll be more than happy to park it in that parking deck.